Hi, I'm Emma. I'm 19 and I was diagnosed with type 1 when I was 14. I just recorded a vlog, so I'm actually doing this after the main bit of it, and then I watched it back and realised that I just look really spacey and my eyes are darting everywhere throughout the whole thing. So yeah, I'll explain the spaciness by the massive amounts of antihistamines I'm on for allergies right now, and the eyes I'm not too sure about, but we can try and ignore them for now. When I was diagnosed, it was one of the scariest times of my life. Before I was diagnosed, because I was really sick and I had no idea what was wrong with me. And eventually when I went to the doctors and was diagnosed and went to hospital and found out about type 1, that was probably even scarier than not knowing what was wrong with me, because I knew what was wrong with me and I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it was going to do to my life. So, of course, being a teenager, I went home and googled it. And you get quite a lot of scary results when you Google diabetes. It's not the most user-friendly of Google searches. I mean, you get a lot of things explaining the outlines of the condition, saying how your life expectancy is reduced. It was scary to originally see that. And then some of the other results that appeared from my Google search were diabetes blogs. And the main blog I looked at in the period of time after I was diagnosed was Kerry's blog 6 Until Me, and I don't know where I would be if I hadn't found blogs, because everything I read was either scary or, at the best, impersonal and an outline of a disease, not an outline of a life. And so I immediately, when I read these things, I thought, this is what I am now. I have diabetes and all of these things are happening in my body. That was the most important thing to me until I started reading some of these blogs, and it was when I started reading about other people living their lives with diabetes that I realised that actually I was still myself and I could still live my normal life, with obviously a lot of changes. So I've had diabetes for 5 years now, and I'm pumping and using the continuous glucose monitor. I'm starting to blog again because recently I started talking to Kate again, and I discovered the awesomeness that is Twitter, and I've realised that I think that right now blogging and getting more involved with the DOC could really help me with my diabetes. The first few days after I was diagnosed, I just remember the most important part of my day was the blogs I followed. When people put their blog up, I would go on the computer every half an hour and refresh the screen just to see if a blog appeared yet, and I read all the archived blogs, because that was the only time that I really felt happy and comfortable that my life was going to be okay. In my early period in the DOC, me and Kate met on Diabetes Teen Talk, and we started talking on MSN and we became really good friends, and we started a blog together a few years ago, which was great. And I think now is really the perfect time for us to get back into blogging again, and hopefully you guys will all enjoy it. In the blog I plan to write about my experiences with diabetes. I expect there'll be some other everyday life creeping into it too. I'm at university right now, I'm studying philosophy and having a great time doing that. So I'm sure some of my essay crises, etc. will also invade my blogging at times. I also hope that maybe one day someone struggling like I was at the beginning might find our blog, and it might help them in the same way that I was helped.